Hey everyone, today I'm going to be retelling one of my own personal experiences. But first, you guys are going to need some background information pertaining to the story. I have a pretty small backyard that has a road with some houses that come right up to the edge of the yard. This story occurred not long after I moved into this house. It was nighttime, probably around midnight, and I figured I would take out the trash before I went to sleep. So I grab the trash, get it all ready, and I go outside to go around the side of the building to put the trash in the bins. And as I get down the porch stairs, I glance over at the road, and there's an older gentleman, probably late 60s, early 70s, with big glasses, standing there staring at me with a cigarette in one hand. So I thought this was a little weird, but I figured it was probably just one of the neighbors out for a late night cigarette, so I didn't think much of it. So I go around to the side of the house to put the garbage in the bins, and I glance back over before turning around, and he's still standing there staring at me, except now he's at the edge of the yard. So, not wanting to take a chance of anything, I darted back around the corner to the kitchen door, up the porch stairs. I went in and I slammed and locked the door behind me. My dad comes out of his room a second later, asking what was going on. So, I explained it to him, and in the 3 or 4 seconds it took me to explain it to him, he disappeared. I was keeping an eye on him the whole time up until I started explaining, so not really sure where he could have gone there. But that was the last time I personally saw him. But a couple months later, my dad had a rather strange experience himself. He was coming home from work, and it was, again, dark outside. And he was sitting in his car for a little bit, and he happened to look up at the second floor window, and there was an older guy sitting up there looking out the window. So he grabbed his phone and he snapped a picture. And he, later when he was telling me about it, he showed me the picture. And even though the picture was a little bit blurry, it looked like the same guy I had seen that night. So I kept it quiet for a while, not wanting anyone to think, hey, maybe he's just making stuff up. But I brought it up a couple days ago, and unfortunately, my dad no longer has the picture because his phone died. But I thought it was still a fun story to share, so I figured I would share it. And I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And this has been Crimson Nights. And just remember, it's not the dark you should be scared of. It's the stuff that lurks in the dark that should give you pause. Enjoy your Thanksgiving Day weekend.